Joseph from the time he was with his father, Jacob, and his brothers, and the plot against him, the painful situation he endured, being thrown in a cistern, being taken back out, being sold like animal. Pero because he was innocent, the Lord did not allow Joseph to die and became an important person up to the time he encountered his own brothers and his father. Then the father said, "Now I can die." And then he died. And then Joseph, we know that when he stayed and his brothers went back, there was something happening in the palace of Pharaoh, because it was in Egypt. And the woman, the wife of Pharaoh, who wanted to have a relationship with, an affair with Joseph, he could not allow that one, and then she made a story accusing Joseph and so on. So Joseph ran away. He joined his parent, but he became a rich person. And he started with her against your sister, against any person. When you do something not good, you will be the one disturbed all the time when you see that brother, that sister, because he or she is innocent. You are the guilty one. So actually you will be the one not at peace. Your conscience will bother you. You cannot try to, even when you try to ignore it, it's there. It will burn in you what you have done against a person who did nothing wrong to you. So avoid that one. Do not create problems where you are. Do not. You will not be at peace. You will become nervous, aggressive, all this. It is not because of the others, but because of what you think about the others or against the others, and because of what you do to the others. It will not leave you at peace. You will suffer in your conscience. You cannot sleep. It's not because of the others, because of yourself. So take away from you evil thoughts, making stories, saying things that are not true. It will go back to you because it is not true. You will be burning inside. It's like there is a fire inside you. This happened to the brothers of Joseph. Joseph was the brother. He was innocent, the youngest one. They did to him harmful things. He forgave them, pero they were not sure. Then Jacob, their father, died. We all heard the first reading. They said, okay, now that our father died, so this is the time for us to suffer, because no one will stop Joseph from making us suffer. They went, they said to him, we know what we have done to you. Siguro karon, patay na. He said to them, no. He cried a lot. He cried a lot, Joseph. So Joseph remained really good. Only those who harmed him, his own brother, they were the ones not at peace. Can you imagine? Many years passed away from the time they encountered Joseph up to the time their father died. But they were not at peace. Though he stayed with them, they were smiling a lot. They were not at peace. They were burning inside. This is what happened to people who are bad inside. It really happened. They are not at home, at peace. Do not think they are at peace. Those doing evil to others. Though they have money, they have cars, whatever, they are not at peace. They are not. Their joy is fake. They are not so happy. And because of that, they will surround themselves with many bodyguards and so on. They are not at peace. They give the impression, okay, now, after doing evil, killing people or stealing or whatever, destroying the life of the others, they give you the impression they are big, they are strong. They are not. They are not. If they will give you the heart and the brain of that kind of person, you will say, my goodness, this is not true, but it is. So the impression they give outside is not the reality inside. So better not start. Father Leonardi, my novice master, who became also my rector, during the formation. He said to me, never start something that you cannot stop. He said that one. But there are people who think, they try to ignore, they think they are great enough, smart enough. No, you cannot be smart enough, you are just human. If you are not sure with what you are starting, do not. Because when you start and then you give up, it will follow you. It will chase you. It's like that. So better not start. You try to run away to go somewhere else. Where? You will not be at peace there. Time will come, you will see at least one person who knew you from where you came. You will not be at peace. Like the man who killed our neighbor. You remember? We had our neighbor who was killed somewhere there. No? Our neighbor was killed somewhere there. And the people came here asking for Barbeault so that they could prepare the place for the water morning. Yeah. The guy who killed, that guy was living somewhere, no, in the interior. He killed the people there. He ran away to Davao and he stayed. And then he had a wife and children, that guy, the killer, the assassin. But actually he was not at peace. He was not at peace. And there was just a discussion that was just, almost nothing. Because he used to do harm to others, he harmed the person. And then when he did it, he did not stay, he ran away. He went somewhere, they did not know where. He stayed there many months. And then later, by night, he came to kill, to achieve the person because what? He was not at peace. He was thinking, okay, now I harmed the person. With this, maybe people will ask, who did that one? My name will be mentioned. And then maybe when my name will be mentioned, people will remember that I did something somewhere. Because you like it or not, there will be a person who will come anytime. We know him. He came from. So his conscience was not at peace. He came back once by night to achieve that person. He killed, he went, so that he will be at peace. But he is not at peace until now because he disappeared. We don't see him. So this is what happened to people who are harming the others. If you are a champion of making stories against others, doing evil against others, always, you call it your culture, you will never be at peace. Never. Your conscience will really bother you. The story of Abel and his brother. The Lord said to the brother, the Cain, the blood of your brother is crying to me. I can hear the cry. So that's it. So we avoid. There is no gain in that. Let us have good relationship. Live at peace with one another. There is no angel here or a saint. We are all sinners. All. Do not waste your time counting the sins of the other persons. You are wasting your time. You have yours. You have your own sins. Try to become better rather than counting the sins of the others and making a story about that one. You are adding a mountain of sins to yourself. We are all sinners. All. What we need is to help one another become better. Stop wasting your time counting, he did this one, he said this. You think you never said something. What you are saying, doing there, that's already a sin. Because the Bible is clear, if you want to help your brother or sister, who you think he is a sinner, he is the devil, and you are the angel, you are God, see, go to him. But when you go to make a story to another person, that one is already dismissed. And then it's wrong. It's a sin. That is not the way to solve a problem. You are solving no problem. Because the person to whom you are talking is not the person who is concerned. Call it the way you want to call it, culture or whatever, it's evil. So we stop that one. We try to see how we can make our relationship with one another better. Perfect. If you live that one like that, you will live many years. You will be at peace. Ako, you know my age, I am 50. I'm not bothered by my conscience, ako. As you can see me, as you can see my face, I don't have a face frowning all the time, whatever. No. Because I never create problem to people. As you can see, I never create problems with people, never. It's always the people making stories against me. That's true, even here inside. I never create problem to people. It's a matter of jealousy. I don't know why. I have nothing special. I am just like anyone. So, I don't create problem to people. I just do what I can do. My weaknesses, yes, I accept them. They are mine. Who is not weak? Who is not? So that's the one. So avoid creating problems where you are. So that when you are gone, people will not say, oof, thank you, Lord, this God. No, that is not a good sign. It's better when you are going, say, but he's going now. Who will come to us will be like him. That's better. Try to leave behind you a good reputation of yourself. We don't pray for nothing. We are studying a lot. We are praying every day. All these things cannot transform us. We remain evil. How come? So, you see what happened? The first reading is really teaching us today. Joseph was just innocent, young. They harmed him. Now see what happened to them. They thought now that when Jacob died, okay, that the time now Joseph will. No. They thought Joseph was like them. No. He said, no, why? It passed already. I am alive. I am even better than you. You have done it. I like the wisdom of Joseph because he said, the Lord allowed this one to happen so that He will manifest His power. Yeah, so that I would experience the power of God, the intervention of God in my life. And this is what Jesus Christ said when He was asked, why is it that this person here is paralytic like this? He was born like that. Who was the sinner? Maybe when he was still in the womb of the mother, he sinned. Or maybe the parents or the mother, they were the one committing a sin and they never asked for forgiveness, and then the consequences, the child became disabled. Or seguro, he himself, he did something. Jesus Christ said no. And they asked him why? So that the glory of God will be manifested. So the glory of God, like this, then later Jesus healed the person, touching, and then the person who was made whole and straight, and then he said, this is God. God allowed this man to be born like this, so that once a situation like this one will happen, and you will know He's powerful. So there are many situations that are happening in our life. God allows that one. He is not the one making them happen. No, He's not. Allow, in a sense that He doesn't start it. He allowed that one to happen so that time will come within that situation, the victim and then those also perpetrating the situation will see the glory of God. Because God will save the person who is innocent and will show to those doing evil that they are not so powerful, they are just harmful. So let us be powerful with the Lord, not harmful with Satan. We are children of God. Let us be powerful with God, with the Lord. We are not children of Satan. Let us not be harmful. Because to be harmful is really to be with Satan. But to be good and powerful with the Lord, to use the power of God. The power of God is the power of love. The power of God is the power of love. It's because of love that God is saving us, helping us every day. So let us be with God. Use the power of love of God for ourselves, for one another, so that we will be happy and have good relationship with one another. Let us forget the devil, Satan, because he is harmful. With Satan, when you go with him, the devil, he will teach you how to harm the others. If the others, after harming them, they finish, Satan will harm you at the end. Because Satan doesn't have an eternal friend. That one. But with God, we are eternally at peace. with him and with one another. Very, very, very deep. The story of Joseph. It really teaches us. I'm talking here. If you will follow, good. If you will not follow, that's your choice. If you will call it, Father, this is my culture, your culture, okay, that's the one. But at least God is listening to me. What I said, I think is good. You follow it. But if you cannot follow, so you have made a choice. And then take note, all of us, one day will be in front of Jesus Christ. Take note, no one will escape. All of us will be in front of Jesus Christ one day. That the time we will see if our power to harm others will still work. So we stop harming others. It's very, very, very bad because it's from evil. Let us not promote something negative from human culture. Let us promote everything good from the gospel, because the gospel is from Jesus Christ. We are Christians, we are followers of the Lord. That's better rather than harm. God bless us all.